Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here to talk about the makeup empties I completed in Q1 of 2016, and I did finish 27 items, so we're just going to get started with the nail stuff since I'm not really a nail girl. I finished the Sally Hansen's Magnetic Nail Color. The formula is freaking awesome. I mean, maybe one of the best formulas of any nail polish I've used, and the brush made it so easy to apply it. I absolutely love this polish. And I also finished the LA Colors nail polish remover pads. I did include these because it is nail related. I finished these, probably finished about 10 of these before. You get them from the Dollar Tree. They make removing polish so simple, and they moisturize your nails so well that I don't ever feel like I need a cuticle oil. That's probably why I never finish any. Now I'm going to do face. I'm not really a face makeup girl. I talk about this all the time. I've gotten into kind of highlights. Of course, I use concealer, stuff like that. But that's about it. So you'll see based on my empties what I don't use. I finished the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This was just okay. I'm literally almost done with the NYX one. I have a few makeup items that I'm really close to finishing, so I'll kind of have a jump start for Q2 because I am filming this on April 8th. So technically, I think one or two of these things really wasn't finished in the first quarter, but I don't think this is worth the money. I just don't. I also finished the Becca Luminous Body Perfecting Mousse. I honestly use this on my face. It says body, but I wasn't a fan of it. I felt like it was really, really orange, and it took a very long time to dry, so I wasn't impressed with this Becca Perfecting Mousse. I did finish the Stila Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Illuminizing Beauty Balm. I mixed this in with a moisturizer that I had, and it gave a really nice glow. I did like it, but I'm not sure I would purchase something like this. I'd rather just apply a highlighter. And then I also finished the Stila All Over Shimmer Liquid Luminizer. It was gold. And it was okay. This is all that's left that's on the brush. I just couldn't get it to dry. And I don't know if you could see that. On my skin tone, it just didn't complement my skin because I'm medium. And I think if you really wanted a gold highlight on somebody that's a little bit fairer than me, it would have looked a lot better. This gave like a subtle glow, and I'm more into like a pop of highlight, so wasn't my thing, or maybe it just wasn't the right color. But the formula itself was somewhat good, but it's very, very glittery. You're not going to be able to see. It leaves just a fake look, and I'm sure there's probably better luminizers. I finished 2 of the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and these are my neighbors. And these are super, super creamy. I absolutely love these, and I definitely would repurchase. I also finished the YSL Tutti Clot. These were also awesome, but to me, these didn't blend as well as the Tarte. And the one color that I used was so orange, it didn't look well because I used these things under my eyes, and I do have some darkness, so putting salmon, not green, on there actually accentuated them, so that color wasn't a match for me. When comparing those two, I definitely would pick the Tarte. And then I finished some Wet n Wild brush cleansing cloths, so this is makeup related as well. These were really cool. I paid less than $3 for these, and they were nice, but I'm just going to use my brush cleaner. It's not really a big deal. So now I'm going to do lips because it's the next, and then I have tons of eye products. So I had a goal of finishing 4 lip balms. I did finish 4. The first one was in the end of December, and I didn't save my makeup empties. I started January 1st, and that was the Fresh Sugar Rose, which I love. I did finish an organic lavender mint lip balm. I finished 2 baby lips, a Dr. Rescue and the cherry one. Definitely won't purchase those again. I really don't like them. I finished the Tarte Energy Lip Surgent Lip Balm. This was just a clear balm. It gave a nice sheen to a matte lip gloss, kind of like what I'm wearing. And then made you look glossy. So it was really, actually, when I first got it, it was gifted from my amazing friend Margaret. And I was like, what am I going to use this for? It became so helpful. This is awesome. So I think that came in some sort of kit. Probably some of you have it in your stash and don't realize it. So if you have a lot of matte things that maybe you're not feeling, you don't like the way it looks, or they're almost too drying, you could use that. I finished NARS Turkish Delight. That's just my marks. This is probably my favorite lip gloss of all time. And that's something that my birthday's coming in June, and I think I'm going to buy full size of. And then I finished the Bite Beauty Rambuthian or whatever. This I'm not a fan of. It's really liquidy, and it really moves outside of my lips very easily. Not a fan of it at all. I do have one more that I'm almost done with. And then I finished the Buxom Gloss in Sophia. I'm not a fan of the Lip Plumper glosses anymore. I don't like that minty feeling at all. I think this was given to me from my friend Margaret as well. I did soar through this because I love the color, but I just don't like feeling that lip plumping feeling anymore. And then eyes. So I finished 2 liners. I finished the Ulta gel liner, which when I first started to use it, I thought it was very similar to my beloved Urban Decay 24/7 pencils, but as I started to use it more and more, it was not staying as long as I like, and was transferring to my bottom lash line. I'd be out for a couple hours. I'd go to the bathroom, look at myself in the mirror, and see I have it all everywhere. Like, look terrible. And then I also finished the Urban Decay LSD, and this was just like this teal color. It's really hard to see. And it had glitter in it. I will never buy any liner that has glitter in it anymore. I'm a contact lens wearer, and it's really not good for my eyes. I finished the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion. This was okay. It did the job. Is there more? OMG. There is. Alright. I'm going to put this back in my makeup bag. That's weird. I feel like that's really strange because I thought I had used it all. Huh. Okay, well, I'll finish this and then it'll be talked about at the end of the year. I did finish the Urban Decay Original. I don't know if you guys have these packets, but you can get like 10 usages, maybe 8 to 10 usages out of these bad boys. So, I mean, that's a beloved product by a lot of people. I think there's other things out there that probably are comparable, but I have gotten so many of these samples to use. Once I've run out completely, I probably will find a cheaper alternative. And then I finished all these mascaras. So the first one I think I finished was the Urban Decay Perversion, which I'm using another sample size one like this. Right now, it's my favorite mascara besides CoverGirl Supersizer. I also finished the Pure Volume Vixen, which I did not like at all. It dried out really fast. And the brush, I'm trying to open it. The brush itself made it so it was so easy to clump your lashes. This was really poor. One of the worst mascaras I've ever used. Then I used the Lancome Hypnostrama. This was okay. I mean, it's nothing. It's not voluminous. It's not volumizing to me. The brush is different. It's supposed to be, but it just doesn't work that way. And it also has a really nasty floral scent that made me feel sick, and I didn't want to use it. And then I used the Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Volumizing Mascara, which is one of my favorite mascaras. I got a couple Black Fridays ago for $10, and this is a mascara that I definitely would invest in. And I'm gonna need some soon. I've been working through all my mascaras, and I only have maybe 4 sample sizes of their real, like in a package like this, and I think that's it. So I went from 12 mascaras to 4 sample sizes, so that's awesome. And then the last thing that I just finished was the Tarte Lace Camera Lashes, and my friend Melanie from Mr. Kong's mom has said the same thing about this recently, is that this is a great mascara, but it dries out super fast. I used this for about a month or a month and a half, and it was already dried out. And for $22 or $24, that is not worth it at all. So those are all the things I finished up. Like I said before, I finished 27 items. I'm very proud of myself. I will do another update early June. My birthday's June 10th, so I'll try to get it up at the beginning of the month or maybe a little bit early because I'm having a wisdom tooth taken out June 2nd. So I'm hoping that I can finish a lot in this next 2 months or whatever, 2.5 months. I see a handful of things almost done, but I just don't know if I could keep up to this pace because honestly, I haven't been wearing makeup as much. That's a whole nother story. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you're doing well at emptying. This is really fun for me to save, and I can't wait to see everything on December 31st. I'm going to feel so inspired and feel so happy. And I believe, well, I could tell you right now, I should have looked before I came on camera. I do post every single one of my empties, not just makeup, on Instagram, and it's called Empties for Days, and I track all the value of all of them, and everything you're seeing right here is $224.48. So in a quarter, I've used almost $225 worth of makeup. That's awesome. So if I keep up the pace, that's $900 for the year. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I think I'll be happy to hit 500. So that's exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Stay gorgeous.